Winter is gone. The grass is turning green, the trees are in full bloom, and spring is upon us. And just weeks after the Masters, Arcade1up is back with its latest edition, the Golden Tee 3D 35th Anniversary Deluxe Arcade. One of the things I really wanted to point out about this release from Arcade1up is the packaging. This box is amazing. As you can see here, it features a full color image on the front. I think this is the first time they've really done that, where not only is the cab itself displayed prominently, but you have this lush green from a golf course with that iconic Golden Tee logo. And it really stands out when you compare it to the other packages that Arcade1up has released. So I can't say enough about how good this looks. It really is a nice box. This 3/4 scale arcade stands at over 5 feet tall and is the latest in Arcade1up's home arcade collection. This game is being released for the first time in deluxe form. The features of this game include a 17-inch BOE monitor, so gone are the bad viewing angles of its larger cousin, the 19-inch XL Golden Tee 3D. The Golden Tee 3D Deluxe also includes faux coin doors, a reverse printed lit marquee, and it looks absolutely amazing. No washout whatsoever. Also included are dual speakers. The entire cabinet stands just over 5 feet tall with no riser. It also includes a deck protector and screw cap covers that match the side art. Included are 8 games: Golden Tee 3D, Golden Tee 97, 98, 99, 2000, and Golden Tee Classic. Rounding out the lineup is Shuffle Shot, which is a version of shuffleboard. No other way to explain it. Includes mini games that are similar to darts, a bullseye, get it in the target, your traditional shuffleboard, etc. And finally, it features World Class Bowling, which is a decent bowling title, but isn't up to par compared to Silver Strike. One of the biggest complaints of the Golden Tee 3D XL, aside from the monitor that was included with it, was the trackball. So how is the trackball in the Golden Tee Deluxe? Well, I've had time to play through a couple rounds. I've sat through and played Shuffle Shot, a few rounds of that, played some frames of bowling. It's pretty simplistic, so I didn't get into it too much. And it seems decent. I probably will need to play with it a lot more. I noticed really during bowling, there seemed to be some accuracy issues with in the back and the windup. It always wanted to pull just slightly to the right. I don't know if that's just me. I tried several times, but it was consistently always pulling just slightly to the right. So that concerns me a little bit. But otherwise, it seems decent. It rolls swift. There's no hiccups. Whether you're slamming it or being more finesse with the shot, it glides and moves perfectly. There is heft to it, so it feels like a quality trackball. It's not real cheapy or anything. So all in all, I don't want to say I'm impressed with it, but I'm satisfied. I feel like it's a decent trackball. We'll see how it holds up long term. You know, these have a tendency, as they get gunked up, you have to clean them, and that can really affect longevity. So we'll see how sensitive Arcade1up's new trackball is to that process. All in all, the games list is average. I would call this really your budget Golden Tee. It's great for those guys that are casual Golden Tee. They remember playing it in their local sports bars, you know, 35th anniversary. So 30 years ago at this point. But aren't really into spending $2,500 to $5,000 for one of the latest versions of Golden Tee. So it's really cost conscious at $499.99 retail. It's under $500. It looks good. It's close to what they look like. I mean, they, as much as Arcade1up could do in their size package, they've rounded out the top and the graphic on the side to give it that iconic golf ball look that the original had as much as possible. If you've seen the Golden TXL, it's virtually the same shape, just in that smaller, more compact lineup. So for the sports fan who's an Arcade1up collector, already has a home arcade, it's good enough for you to keep your aesthetic, right? If you wanted to match it, I'll say you won't have a lot of customizations to do to this. You're not going to need to, unlike the Golden Tee XL, you're not going to need to go replace the monitor because it comes with a good one. I mean, it looks great from all angles. Um, you know, the controls are okay. You don't really need the greatest of buttons. You know, these are the Arcade1up's typical standard buttons. You're not really going to need to go out and replace these because you're basically only using them for minor things, selecting clubs, selecting games, you know, moving left and right, tilt, you know, that kind of thing. In this particular arcade, it's all about the trackball. So can I recommend it? I have mixed feelings. Golden Tee is a cab I've wanted for a long time. I had really hoped that this edition would feature online play. It is so instrumental to the Golden Tee experience to be able to play with your friends. And let's face it, when this thing is in your home arcade, your opportunity to do that isn't as much as, say, in a bar where you would meet up with your friends. So online play would have been the killer addition to this cab, and it's a real miss that Arcade1up didn't include it. Yes, it's got online leaderboards. That's great, but since it's using the same PCB from the Golden TXL, those leaderboards are already packed with scores. So the likelihood of somebody coming along today and being able to make their way up to the top of that leaderboard is going to be extremely difficult because most of those are near perfect rounds of golf. It's great for the casuals. If you want to keep your aesthetic in your home arcade, it will look well. So if you're a casual golf fan and you just want a golf game, I can probably recommend it to you. But if you're a diehard Golden Tee fan, somebody who really loves playing the arcades, loves getting online with their friends and playing the much more advanced versions of Golden Tee put out by Incredible Technologies, you may want to skip this one. Again, it's great for cost-conscious people at $499.99, but it's definitely not the best Golden Tee that's out there. It's probably the best one that Arcade1up has released, so I have to give kudos to them on that standpoint. It really would have been nice. Really is a miss that they did not include online play. While it does have online leaderboards, just like the Golden TXL, the inability to play other players online is a huge miss and a giant disappointment with this one. We get what Arcade1up is doing here. It's Golden Tee. It's a huge brand. It will sell to people who just want to add it to their man cave or their game room and don't want to spend an arm and a leg on one of the newer versions of Golden Tee directly from Incredible Technologies. It's also just an exact re-release of the Golden Tee XL PCB. So all they did was take the PCB out of that one, stick it in this new form factor. They did fix the monitor and they did add the coin door. So it looks good, but it's nothing innovative that we haven't seen before. This being the second cab of 2024, the first being X-Men 97 edition of MVC2. This is yet another re-release, a rehash with the same PCB from the Golden TXL. And it just falls short when it comes to improvements. Where's our online play? Where's new or different games? It's just good enough, right? So for those looking to pick it up, like I said, MSRP is $499.99, but right now, as of the filming of this video, if you pick it up or purchase it from Kohl's, there's a current deal where you can pick up $100 Kohl's cash. So it's like getting a $100 discount or at least a $100 discount on your next purchase from Kohl's. So that's probably the best deal we've seen out there right now. You can also pick this up at Wayfair and Nebraska Furniture Mart and presumably Best Buy, but right now we know there's some sort of hiccup in Best Buy's system where orders have been canceled. The product has been removed from their website and switched around with X-Men 97. So it's really unclear when they will actually get those and ship those out. So if you're looking to get it right away, look at Kohl's, Wayfair, and Nebraska Furniture Mart. Appreciate you guys sticking around for this review. Would love to hear your thoughts about the cab. Leave a comment below if you're planning on picking it up. If you've liked this video, we really would appreciate if you'd click that like button. And if you'd like more videos like these, click subscribe, ring that bell for notification. We also do a live show every Saturday night at 9:30 p.m. Central, where we talk everything home arcade, retro games, and toys. So join us, join the conversation. We'd love to see you there. And until next time, have fun.